Hey Busters, welcome back to another capsule toy video. So today we'll be opening up and building the Mobile Suit Mechanical Bust Series 03. Specifically this time it's the Ariel Gundam. So here we have the inner frame and the outer frame colored. This set is, as always, 500 yen a pop, and it comes in three types: the inner frame, the outer frame, and then the third one is a clear frame, which I don't really like, so I didn't bother trying to snipe. So yeah, so we'll be going over this. For those who are wondering, this set came out about last month, so I think it was either early this month, September, or late last month, August. I've been sitting on this for a while, just didn't have time to get to it, so here it is. So yeah, I already removed the tape. But first, let's just go over, let's just do this one first, the outer frame. So, moving out of this, so you do have all the pieces here, little plastic baggies, as always. So, we got tons of pieces here that we need to cut and open. Every time we do these videos, basically it takes way longer than it should. So I'm just gonna do open and cut everything off screen and just put the pieces back here for you guys later. So hold on, Busters. Alright, Busters. So here is all the pieces after cutting them off the spruce. So you do have quite a bit of pieces here. So first up, to build it, as always, first, just for those who are wondering, on the bottom here is the V fin. So make sure to just pop that out because this is designed. So set it up, just pop this in here like so, and the face piece just pops on like, nope, that's upside down, like so. And we have the hanging frame for the outer frame. So all these pieces here. So first up, let's do the collar. So first you just wrap it around here. So here there are two tabs here on the side here that just peg in here and here. And then next we'll do the yellow one, or maybe the yellow should go first. I guess the yellow one should go actually, let's just do it here. So first you put on the white part here on the chest, and then next up is we need another chest piece. So we need this piece here. So this yellow one just slots in here like so. When I tested it, this yellow piece is painted. It's just blue plastic painted. So in order to make it, I just kind of like shaved off bits here and then widened the gaps here, the circles, the peg holes, just because it's Bandai. They do perfect fitting, but they forget that by painting over it, it makes it a bit of a tighter fit. So you might just want to do that. So you just slide that in there, pop the collar on here, lock it in place, and now you have the collar. Next up, let's do the side pieces here. So next, I guess you'll just do the shoulders here. The shoulders just pop on here. These are just frictions, so two pegs here, slot holes here. You just kind of peg them on here like so. Just adjust the width, or maybe a little bit higher, maybe. Yeah, like so. And there you go. And then let's see. Let's move on to the shoulders, I guess. Yeah. Or you can kind of do the backpack first. So there's just peg hole. There's a peg here and a peg there, and you just peg on it. If you're wondering why there's two, this is for the the inner frame, which we'll probably get to use later. So you just, let's just pop that on first. Get that back side done. One, and so. Sorry, Busters, might be brightness might be a bit high. So there you go. My shoulder here doesn't. All right, and then next up, we'll just slot these here. However, just know it is really loose. It barely tabs in here. The whole point of this part is just to be here, and then you need a separate piece, this one, to slot in. But first we need to slot these in here. So this one is on that side. So maybe this piece, like this. No, so we want it the other way. So there's my other piece. Oh, here it is. So slot that in there. So basically you just want the yellow piece angling upwards. Oops. So this one is a bit hard to put in. So just push. There we go, like so. So it just covers the top. And then we gotta do one more for this side. Like this. So now, so yeah, the instructions say one way, but I suggest doing it this way. I actually put this together once just to make sure I could do it, because I realize whenever I do these videos, I take way too long when I don't know what to do. So yeah, I recommend you put this bottom piece first. Reason being that this part here is another tab. So that's why you should do this one first. So you put them here, and then now this tab here just slots in there, as well as pegs into there. So it just holds it all in place like so. And there you go. So one more time, you can probably just peg this one first if you wanted to. Peg this in, and then of course it falls off. Peg it back on properly like so. Put this armor, slot it, in. Ooh. Slot. Doesn't quite want to slot right now, Busters, but it should slot just right in there. There we go. And then this piece, push it in and lock it all into place. And the shoulder piece doesn't, so let's just have it stick out a bit. There we go. And there we have the chest, and now for the face. So here, let's see, well, the face goes on here. My mask. And then we can peg on these side, although you could do the side, but you should just probably do the, these rabbit ear things. Just align it with the piece like that, because once you have that, you're able to, you don't have to hold it. This piece just holds up in here, and then it just kind of holds on for you, so you're able to just do that. In other words, it's just easier to help you angle it in. So one more time. So here, just slot it here, just align the piece. Oops, so just align it like so. You can kind of just wiggle and it'll do itself. So I recommend putting in the peg here first. Once the peg is in here, there you go, and slide it, align it, and it's all locked in with rabbit ears. Next up, we will do probably, I think this piece is supposed to go next. Yeah, probably. So you can just it kind of just flops on, and 2. Make sure the bulk can stick out. The ears kind of get in the way, but if you just kind of like wiggle it in, there you go. And then close it like that. I'm not gonna put it I'm not really gonna close it too hard just because when we remove it for the inner frame, it's just easier for me to remove. So, but if you don't have the inner frame, you can just leave it like push it in a bit harder. And then finally, these peg pieces. Just peg onto the side face here, leaving the gap here. Yes, that gap is going to be extra detailing. That shows if you have the inner frame. So there you go. And then finally, the V-fin, you just slot this slot into here. Like, I guess you just keep pushing like so. And then it goes in here, slots into the tabs, and there you have it, Busters. Ariel Gundam, all completed in its finished outer frame. So overall, it is really, really cool. So I think this one, out of all three series, as just an outer frame, it looks the best without the inner frame. The only hollow part is here in the head and then the arm, but everything else is covered up quite a bit, so overall it doesn't look too bad. So there's that. And then next we'll do the inner frame. So the inner frame, there's just tons of pieces here. I'm just gonna open it up and cut off the pieces and be right back. Alright, Buster, so now we have all the pieces here for the inner frame. So starting off, we already have the base, which is already kind of pre-built for us. I took out the Luminus set here, but it comes with the Luminus light, which I'll just show off later. And here are all the you know what? Let me just get the light. So yeah, so this does come in here. It just slots in here, like so. Actually, I'll just show it off. I noticed mine is kind of probably warped. Like this one is way thicker than here. I think it should be the other way. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, maybe not. Mine is just kind of like bent outwards. So just trying to get that out there. So all these pieces. Let's see. So we have the base here. So, well, first, collar piece. This is in the way, so we just gotta remove this. Just slide it out. Like so. Put the collar piece, which is weird. They usually should just put this on for me. Although now it's kind of just doesn't quite lock into place as well as before. Interesting. That's weird. So it's supposed to slot in there, so I can't quite push this down yet, can I? Let me just remove. Great, now it's stuck. Of course. Of course, Busters. Hold on, Busters. Let me just do this off screen. Alright, got it unhooked again, so let's, oops. That must mean I got to put this in a little bit first, and then push this here, and then this one, there you go. So it needs to go kind of all together, I think. And then now it slots in, and it's easier to do. There we go. And just align the joints. There we go. And we basically have the entire frame. So now just to put the pieces on. So this just goes onto the side here. What it actually does, I don't know why they included it. So I think on the other ones I kind of locked stuff in, but or maybe this is actually the side skirt parts, maybe so. And then we need so this piece here, actually gotta remove this actually. So next we need the rivet part here. So here you just want this one angling outside, like so. This one, like this, so it has like a little part here, so like that. And then we take this clear piece here. You want it the hole facing forward, and you just slide this into the T slot here. Oops. There we go. Sorry, this way. There's the T, like that. And just, I gotta push mine in a bit, or just wiggle it. There we go. All set. Now, this is the head, so we'll just do that later. What is this? Let's see, the instructions say next. Next is I need this piece. This piece here just slots in here, over here, like so. And then we need this part. This cylinder here just pegs into this circle hole. There we go. And then this final red piece just kind of slots up here like this, so like that. So you can kind of see that you want the bar on the facing bottom, I think, or is it the other way? No, so my mistake. So clearly you want this bar at the top, like so. There you go. But it's really cool. So like Ariel has these things on the chest, and these are like bumps, so they're not just lines, it's like engraved detailing, so that's really cool. Alright, Rusters, is this even focused? So yeah, lots of cool detailing. And then I think that's basically it for the head. Now we just got a head. So we got, let's see, so we'll start with the face. So this here are the eyes, so that means we need a face plate. So there's the face plate. And then so clearly, so this goes up here, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, so this part just pops into this green here. You just align these holes. Okay, so maybe actually put the face later. Just align it like that, most likely. So yep, like that. Although maybe you can put the okay, so you can put the eyes in there. It doesn't really matter, I think, the timing. And then you want this red piece here. It kind of fits this groove here. Kind of hard to show, but it basically just fits right in here. And there's a peg hole for this. Or is it the other way? Oh, so sorry, it was upside down. I think this feels better. Well, if it doesn't, let's just do it on the other one. So it should go this way. So definitely this way, so it just fits like this. So this fits there. And then, oh yes, we definitely need a back piece, don't we? And then we need this back piece here. Facing, so it slots in here. So it slots in there. There you go. Everything slots into place. You just close it up. And there we have it. And then next, we have this piece here. Oops. this thing got stuck. Oh, this should be the neck piece, as always. So this piece here, it just has like a tube, strictly just so light can go through. This probably goes in here. Which way does it go? Oh, it probably goes in this way, because there's slots here. And then next... So you just slot everything together like so. Yeah, so you just align everything. Like this. Everything aligns in place, put it on. So this is the, because this is the inner frame, nothing, there's nothing you need to take apart. There's nothing you need to take apart, so you can kind of just really push everything in together. And finally, these are the Vulcan pieces. So clearly they angle this way, so it should be this way, maybe. So yes, seems to fit. There you go. So if you're wondering, you just kind of have this, there's one piece that sticks out here. You just want that facing up, so you know which way it is. I think. Let's try the other way. Or maybe facing down fits better. Nope, nope, nope. Definitely facing up. So definitely facing up. There we go. And finally, this red piece here just pops on here. And then we put this here. And there we have the Ariel inner frame. And then if we have the Luminus unit here, the on switch is just behind the batteries. Plop it in. And that's how it glows. So it barely does anything for the chest, which is the sad part. And then if you wanted the head part, you just pop it off. Actually, sorry, no. You have to just remove this top part, and then it slides into here. Like so. There's a specific, this way. So there's a specific groove. And then you just pop the body back on. It sticks up here. And that's why this hole is there, designed to give the eyes a glow. And that's all it does. Which, I think I said in previous videos, I like the fact that it comes with it. However, I did say in my previous videos, if you look at my old video, they did a Mazinger Z piece. Granted, it took 3 500 yen parts to make it, but it's much, much bigger. This is technically in the same line, Mechanical Bust. I really like that one size-wise. I was hoping for this, but instead they kind of made it smaller and included this Luminus unit, which I understand why they said, oh, that's why it's more expensive. I much rather would have just removed this gimmick and just made it bigger or cheaper, but that's personal preference. So yeah, there we go. So that's how it is with the two frames, you know, side-by-side comparison. And then you can put them together, which is, so this is 500 yen, 500 yen. Honestly, this one doesn't look too bad on its own. However, once you combine it, you'll definitely see, at least I think you'll see, a huge improvement. So yeah, I already actually saw this in hand at my local capsule toy store, which is why I already know how it looks like when combined. So to combine it, you keep everything here the same. You can remove the head. All you do is just take the parts here and add it here. So, which is why I said when I was doing this video or putting it together, I didn't bother putting or pushing in the things too hard, because I've learned that, you know, anytime you do these things, it is Bandai, it's plastic models. it's designed with perfect fit in mind, but also because it's a perfect fit, removing parts is a huge hassle, and is prone to breaking. So the face, that's why this piece I can just pop. And there we go. But yeah, one of the other things was like the Mazinger Z. After you're done using this, you could just use it to like double up the bust size, which was really cool. Basically, this part, the bottom was one, and then the top was one, and then you would use these two pieces to make it much bigger. I kind of wish they did that instead, but instead now when you're done, you just have a throwaway piece that you don't need. So that's one of the things that I feel like they could have tried harder with. Although I guess I could see why they didn't, as each Gundam is kind of different. So making a new mold each time is kind of annoying. So first off, we just, as always, do the collar, I think. Oh, whoops, no, not the collar first. This piece first. So first we just slide it here. There's a little peg. I think there's a whole joint here that the yellow slots into. So just kind of push things in. There we, I think that's it. And then the collar. So yeah, so basically these things are designed in a way that what is it? Like the final combined is how it's done, and then that's why it's kind of loose there. There's just more parts that should be pegged in, but they just don't have parts in. So there you have it. And then next, the back I think is best to do so. Yes, this one you have to break open to get both slots in. Something in the way. Nope, just not aligning it properly. There we go. And then the shoulders. Now there's actual tabs here. Like this. So yeah. But what is it? Oh yeah. You know, I guess I'll save it for later. Basically, well, I guess I'll say it now. I'll say mention, for those who's not actually skipping this part. Basically, from what they've shown, the next part of this series is going to be the Freedom. Actually, no, sorry, not Freedom. The Strike Freedom. So they've already made a prototype. It looks pretty good. However, it's just a gray prototype, so it's kind of hard to see just how it looks when it's finished. But it should look pretty good. However, I think people already kind of said like certain parts of it looked off. Technically, I mean, even this one, like the Ariel and the Exia, when they did these, it is slightly stylized. Like basically what it is if you get like a master grade Gundam model kit and compare the size of the head to the chest and stuff, you'll notice that, oh, the scaling is off. So these are stylized, just so, what is it, the head and the stuff all look kind of nice. I think that's it for the body. So this part's already done, but so now that we have the yellow pieces, it'll look nice. I know lots of modelers would put like a little ink this up and add some detailing to make the grill look really nice. And yeah, some modelers, when they do it, it looks really good. But I'm not. I kind of just prefer to leave things as is. So there you go. This part is actually grooved in, so you can actually push this more in. So basically here, there's a, sorry, Busters. Let me just, I guess, lower the brightness so maybe you can see it. So yeah, there's a groove here. It just fits into the ears there. So pop on on the cheek first. The cheek doesn't quite go all the way in because there's no there's the groove but barely, so, or rather for this triangular spot. So there you go. I mean, I think it's up to you on how tight of a fit you want the face to lock in, but just be careful when you're pushing all the pieces in to do it gently and slowly, because these are flimsy pieces. So it is quite cool with all that detailing. And then the face plate, like so. And then that Vulcan head parts slotted in there. One, and let's slot it. This, I guess maybe because of this part, just slide them in at kind of at the same time. Yeah, yeah, there we go. And then push it in together. I'm going to push it in hard because I'm going to leave it like this. I have no plans to have it as separate, so. And then this part is here, so just got to fiddle around with it and align piece. There we go. Align the parts. Peg holes here under the yellow. Boom, boom. Push it in, push it in. Looks, that's a cool helmet. So here, there's not aligning, but luckily, I got 2 peg holes here that will do the job for me. And there we have the Ariel helmet. Looks nice, real cool. And then we just pop this, just friction it on, and there, Busters, we have the Ariel Gundam mobile suit, Mechanical Bust 03 Ariel Gundam. So it looks really nice when all combined. Actually, it is kind of Busters. Let me just use my phone light, add a bit of lighting, because so maybe it's easier to see the details. This is probably not helping. Yeah, that probably didn't help much. But overall, it is really nice. So, size-wise, here he is with a Tamahime. There's a Digimon card, basically a Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, basically if you go to casino, traditional trading card or poker cards. It should be 8x8 by 6x6 centimeters. So, height-wise, it's about this much. Width-wise, just slots inside. So yeah, and then width. Basically, it's, you can imagine just like one card. So yeah, and then of course, with other ones, here he is with the, or she, I guess, Ariel, or maybe it's a he, because spoiler, if you didn't watch the anime series, there's a soul in this, so we'll see. So here we go. So the head is much bigger, way bigger, almost like a helmet for this. So as you can see, it is stylized. Overall, if like the base is the exact same. Oh, okay. So the side pieces are. This one is angled outwards. Interestingly enough. So they did modify some parts of this. Interesting. Maybe they had plans to add other stuff, or maybe this is just how the actual waist is for it, so I'm not sure. But size-wise, they're basically the same, but the head is much bigger on this. Although some people did say the new head was kind of small. And then here is with the second one, the Exia. So you might have noticed I'm missing a piece here. It fell out somewhere, and I haven't been able to locate it. So yeah, but much wider. So if it's just these two, blue and blue, so they are 2 different blues, which is cool. So the Ariel is more on par with the Exia. Detailing wise, like, so if we do all three, so this one, the new kind of completely covers up the side, and the Ariel does not, while the Exia also does, so it's quite unique in that aspect. And even the different whites, so it's quite cool. This one has more, funny enough, this has more clear plastic, and usually clear plastic is considered more expensive to Bandai, so it's funny that this is slightly bigger than this, so. But that's how all three of them look like. And, hold on, Busters. Next, I'm going to show off the Luminus unit by turning off the lights. Or actually, first I'll just do it with lights on. So first, here it is with the Luminus unit. As you can see, it kind of glows, but not quite. And then I do have an extra unit, so hold on, Busters. So let's just do both. So I'll put this one on too. Remove the body. Slot. Nope, clearly it's the other way. Club there. So yeah, unfortunately, you only get one Luminus unit per inner frame. So if you want both, you basically have to get 2 inner frames or buy it from somebody else. So as you can see, that's how it looks like when you have both bundled up. And let me just show it off with the lights off. Or lightly off. So well, I have another light on. So there it kind of glows like this, which looks all right, I guess. You know, nothing to write home about, sadly. And the back part does glow, which is nice. So that's how it looks like with the Luminus units, both in. Yeah, I think, I can't remember, but I think they did sell these on Bandai Premium for people that needed extra units, but it was not cheap at all, so. Yeah, so I do know, I think some people just here buy secondhand Medicari, or like secondhand sites, they just buy more inner frames to get these. So, but they do sell, for those who collect other Gashapons, they do Ultraman, I think Kamen Rider 2 figures that are also 500 yen, and they do come with these, or building sets, so yeah. So there we have it, Busters, the Ariel Gundam Mechanical Bust. Overall, I do have to say, I am quite pleased with this one. The build is kind of fun, things slot in nicely. The only kind of thing I kind of wish is they somehow did it so like these parts glowed a bit better. Like obviously I guess they couldn't, it's just because of the light, but I did wish the lines here would glow. However, I'm pretty sure that if you put detailing into it, I know people who did the master grade, high mechanical, basically the plastic model of this, you can kind of just paint the lines with like fluorescent paint, so like when you shine a black light on it, it glows, it looks really cool. So I'm pretty sure you could do that, but overall it looks really nice, you know, and definitely a nice figure. I think if you're a fan of the Witch from Mercury series, or like the base Ariel design, I think this is a good fit for you. Surprisingly, because I guess because of how the chest covers most of the detailing up, even just the outer frame itself is quite nice, even if you don't have it all combined. However, do note that, I guess, if you're wondering what's different, it's this part will be hollow here. You don't really have the green eyes. You'll be missing. You won't really notice the red in here, I guess. You could paint it, and you'll be missing the green here. And this part will be hollow, but I think the most noticeable part, I mean this part too, but you can't really quite see inside that much either. So I think the most noticeable part that if you only have the outer frame without the inner is the side, this part, like the side waist part here. Without it, it just has this mechanical look, so it kind of stands out. It's a bit skinny. This kind of completes the look overall. So, and also, you know, you get these cool 2 rivets here. But yeah, overall, really cool. Would I recommend it? Definitely recommend it. For fans of this, I highly recommend it. I don't see, if you're a fan, why you wouldn't. It makes these mechanical busts, while small, make great display pieces on like your desktop or even your dashboard in the car. But yeah, there's not. The only thing I would say against it is you do need both, which is 1,000 yen for the whole thing. At that point, if you add another couple hundred yen, you could just get the plastic model kit. Honestly, both, it takes a bit shorter, but I think it really depends on what you want. Like, you want a plastic kit to pose and stuff, definitely the model kit. However, if you just want like a nice display piece, I think this one is a nice choice. But yeah, so I can definitely recommend it. It does look quite nice overall, especially if you add detailing markings to it. Like, if you add it and paint it off nice, it'll look really good. So definitely recommend it. Not much else to say. So yeah, Buster, that's basically it. Not much else to say. Hopefully this video, as always, helped answer any questions or comments you had about this, although it is about a month late, so sorry. However, at least here in Japan, it is still widely available, so I'm pretty sure websites probably still have it up for ordering if you are interested into it. If I'll put some links down in the description below on websites that generally carry these things, so if you're interested. But yeah, the other thing is currently, you know, the Japanese yen has plummeted, so if basically any other currency exchange rate makes this much cheaper to get. Basically, you can almost consider it like free shipping. So would I recommend this? Definitely. I do think this is a cool set, and from the looks of it, hopefully, I think it's selling decently well, so I do think they'll continue this for at least a couple more. And as I said earlier in the video, they already have a prototype made for the Strike Freedom, so I do think they will be releasing that one at least. So at least there should be at least one more release. At least one more release in this line, and then hopefully, and Strike Freedom is quite popular, so I do think they will continue on. Personally, I'm hoping that they'll do well, and then they'll do a Wing Zero. I do think they'll do a Wing Zero more than just a normal Wing Gundam, but I think the Wing Gundam series with the Luminus unit will look good. Basically, this series is designed for mobile suit busts that can do well with a lighting unit in the middle of the chest. So unfortunately, I can't see them doing like Victory, the V2 or the V or anything like that, or even the original. If they do the original RX-78, it'll have to be the Origin version because it has little parts here and there that can glow. But definitely UC stuff, so like Shining Gundam, got like all that stuff. So, but I do hope they continue with that. So they currently seem to be doing non-UC stuff. So they started with the new, and now they're moving on to the non-UC stuff. So yeah, but they are doing, I think, real grade styling. So oops, sorry, Busters, rambled on a bit. But yeah, that's basically it, Busters. As always, greatly appreciate you guys for watching, and hope to see you guys again on my next video. If you had any questions or comments, or I missed something, or you had wanted to know more about, please let me know down in the comment section below, and I will be sure to get back to you on that. I just want to throw out one more thing. I'm basically doing videos. I have stuff to make. I've just been really lazy and not much time, so sorry about the lack of updates, Busters. But you know, if you guys are interested in the sets I'm currently doing, please just check back once every couple of weeks to see if I have any new videos. And as always, greatly appreciate you guys for watching, and hope to see you again on my next capsule toy video. As always, this is Buster-kun here, off to sing Sha-La-La Dolls.